Nothing else, just dredging. No fishing. My storage, please. 2 fires. That's what I got. Alright. I'm looking at the map. Those fragments of the map that I've found so far. It really is pointing to this. Like, this is definitely the place where that map is at. We're just missing one piece. And I ain't talking about no anime. Or it's one piece treasure. But now we are going to go for that one. Eagle friend. Wonder if I go to camera mode, can I see an eagle out here? The photographer did say that you can hear them, but they are elusive. There ain't no birds around here. Oh no. I think this might be the better way. That fat fiery fucker is in the way. If it gets too dark, at least there's the ancient ruins that I can go to. Ah, shit! Ugh. Get out of here. Totally not safe at nighttime, because I can't see shit. Help me. Thank you. Ah, you stop that. Go whisper to someone else. So hello everybody. Welcome back to Nightmares. These guys are everywhere here. God damn it. Hey, run, Bubba. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Ah, there it is. In the distance. Doop. Yep. Two malformed fish riding under the sun. It's not even giving me a hint on what I need to get. Hint available if needed. A lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves. I could guess that that's one of them, the cusk eel. Oh. Huh. I got a feeling that the aberrations that I need are 2 of the things that I haven't found. Or at least one of them. I'm not frustrating myself, I'm just... It's a puzzle, you know? Just trying to figure it out. I mean, it could be oceanic as well.
Party power activated.
But I will ask for the hint if I need be, which I think will need be soon. Huh. The hammerhead shark. Yeah, that's too far away. That's in Stellar Basin. Hämähäkki, kosteen kalastaja. Totta. Erittäin totta. I get the feeling that I'm not even close of thinking of what these fish are. Gabriel, hint? Picked the wrong time to eat Pop-Tarts. Didn't you say that Pop-Tarts give you, you know, bad vibes or something? All you need is any 2 aberrant fish. Oh! Alright, so let's go fish some aberrations then. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. You get away from me, you bitch. I am not marked for death. A useful but not quite pleasant energy makes me prone to excitement and also upsetment. Oh, Orcus. The artificial dyes which are banned in the EU. Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe there's a reason for it. Which Americans don't listen. Or I should say the American companies don't listen to. They just love to poison people with their stuff. Hey there, Goblin. How are you? Well, I got an aberration. Your Adderall came in. Nice. Very nice. That's one down. One to go. Should I try the atrophy here? Because it might, even if it is the aberration, it might be diseased, right? Or infected. Nah. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. I have confidence in myself that this isn't a... Nah, fuck it. I have such confidence in my abilities. Well, let's just say that I have the ability to fish up fish. Finding aberrations is another story, though. Oh! Not only did I catch a trophy, it's also an infernal eel. So now I got my aberrations. Excellent. And there's the other. Now I got 3 aberrations. Apparently I'm the cheat. Except I'm the spider. Yeah, that's the Lovecraftian movie. Yeah, Mouth of Madness with Sam Neill. Hey, Specky. I still haven't seen that movie, actually. I do have it on the list, so we will watch it on a movie night. Hey, Chris. Yeah, Lovecraft's books these days are not an easy read. I mean, I even had trouble when I read it, I have the Dunwich Horror. I have that story, and that was a hard read. Mostly because he was a huge racist. Like, seriously.
Yeah, boy.
He is very poetic, indeed. There's a bit of serious issue with me. I find it difficult reading most novels. I get to about the second page and have lost track of everything. Oh. The only author I genuinely seem to connect with is Roald Dahl. Huh. There's an author I haven't read at all. I haven't read any of Roald Dahl's books. I'm not really sure if it would constitute into ADHD. But I'm sure many doctors might go for it, that it's like a clear symptom of ADHD. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. There's that. Encrusted talisman. A stone template surrounded by tooth and bone. The glyph of a hook is carved into the center. What? Okay. My fishing speed is now 625%, so this is a speed boost. Well, is it an awesome artifact? Yeah. It's an awesome artifact. This wasn't even the one I was talking about. So I get something from... the fanatic. Oops. Oh, no, you don't. Get away from me. I was just wondering if I really do have a mental health issue that is causing this. You notice when I type sentences, sometimes I leave out the entire words, which isn't good. Do you leave them out or you just forget to write them? There's the difference, because sometimes I leave out words, that's because I just forget to write it. Or not forget, it's just I somehow skip the word. Can someone answer my question? Hang on. People have been talking so much. Who is that actually, this yeah boy guy? Is he a chef? He's a chef, yes. He's a, he had his own program. I don't remember what it was, but he is famous for that one line that he says. It's so weird that he says it in his show. Yeah, boy. Because he's so excited, you know, to cook. It's Ainsley Harriott. That's his name. Ainsley Harriott. That's his name. I've seen one of his episodes, and he is a very, very nice, a very charismatic cook. Like, he's so into what he is, got all that passion in what he does. And he usually makes, like, very simple kinds of food, not like what Gordon Ramsay or such would go for. Like, using, like, Jamie Oliver and Gordon Ramsay would go for the highest, biggest quality of foods. But no, he's more down to earth. So, whatever Ainsley cooks, you can easily follow and make yourself. And hey there, Mogats. Chef and TV presenter, yep. And a really nice guy. Apparently he found it really hilarious how he became a meme. So now that I got the flames, let's put up the eternal flames. Now we have it, the eternal flame. Say my name. Give me a kiss, darling. Was it the give me a kiss? Nah, don't remember the words to eternal flame. How I see your heart beating. Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Or am I only dreaming? Is this the eternal flame? Is this burning an eternal flame? Sometimes I sang the song as internal flame. It's a, you know, it's a song about human combustion. Somebody just bursts into flames all of a sudden. Is this burning an internal flame? And then it pretty much comes to this. Just... That is definitely a burning internal flame. Ready Steady Cook was where an audience member is given £5 budget by their favorite ingredients, and then a celebrity chef would be invited to make a really nice meal using those ingredients within 20 minutes.
Okay.
Spontaneous self-combustion. Yep, that's it. I knew combustion wasn't there, but I couldn't. The spontaneous combustion. Watched a tiny bit of gameplay. Oh yeah, South Park. It's got an interesting battle system. Both games just need to find time to play them. I've never been interested in the games because I lost interest with South Park in the 6th season and just never had interest in the games. I've seen gameplay of them. They look like really cool games, but I just don't care because it's South Park. I'm just completely lost interest in South Park. But I'm sure that the games would be fun to play. Gotta talk to the fanatic first. What's that scroll you're holding? I found it at the end of my life. It was the shore, as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. And those wretched twisted fish that swam through, their flesh is the closest thing to a key. Anything else? Are there others that share your beliefs? There are pretenders. Failures that make a mockery of the deep. I tried correcting their ways, but I soon saw that they had lost their path. I left them to their ceaseless hunger. Are you talking about the 4 guys that I met yesterday? I think he's talking about the 4 people that because of, you know, ceaseless hunger. Huh. So apparently those robot figures were ex-fanatics. Or they're still fanatics, but they just lost their touch with humanity. So. Seen every episode. Game's good, just wondering if we'll see the EU censor screen. Got hit with that. I played the N64 South Park games. They are, well, late 90s. What else can I say? I lost interest in it after a few seasons as well, yeah. I did watch the movie a lot. I've only seen some from the first few seasons. Did you like the WoW episode? I mean, at that time, the WoW episode was one of the best ones. Was the movie bigger, longer, uncut? I think that was the title of it. Yeah, no. We even had the CD, the soundtrack, because the songs in it are absolutely great. Blame Canada, blame Canada. I remember it was Robin Williams who performed actually Blame Canada in the Oscars. Hey, Timber. I'm looking for sunken relics. Are there any shipwrecks around here? Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You're drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged the creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Huh. So he's gonna give me the watch. Good. Wow, I didn't realize I had fixed the auto mining drone's job so well. We are swimming in iron now. 208k in refined ingots and 207k ore to process, so 50-50. Okay, good balance. Jesus. That is a lot of iron in the Space Engineers. Hey, I made my own rover. Ubi, we need to get in contact with Zelda. If we could play Space Engineers tomorrow if he is available. I forgot to ask him yesterday, but he's not here now, though. But it would be nice if we could play it tomorrow. I gotta see my settings if they're good, so it doesn't look like a freaking slideshow like it was last time. Still need to complete Witcher 3. I still need to play all of the 3 games properly. We can stream it anytime you want. Talking about the N64, I was most disappointed by Duke Nukem 64. It doesn't even have music in the levels. At first I thought I got a bad ROM, but turns out that is normal, but the PS1 version has music and all that. Well, sometimes they have to do little cutbacks in games to reduce memory loss and all that, so sometimes the music is the one that they cut out. I skipped the first 2, tried playing them, but they felt buggy. They are janky, but if you can get used to them, they're fine. I mean, it's all because if I want to play Witcher 3, I have to play the first 2 so I can get into the story. You know. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Not really in the statue's hands, it's in the bowl. But yeah, it really sucks when they remove, like, if the game has really cool music and in some version they remove it. I mean, good example also when it comes to music in different versions is Doom. Doom is in many versions, like, of course there's the DOS version, which is the best one. But then there's PlayStation, I think it's on N64, 3DO, and some others, and they have different kinds of music in each one. And there's even one that doesn't have any music at all, and I think that is the PlayStation 1 version of Doom. No music in it at all. Or was it the Jaguar port? Actually, that would make sense. Yeah, Jaguar port. That would be the worst. Yeah, Jaguar. Yeah. PlayStation 1 has music, but it's bad controls. I need to watch the AVGN episode of that again. The Doom. Checking all the Doom versions. When they released Tomba, the guy said it's gonna have a whole new OST. Really? Huh. I wonder why they didn't keep the old one. Just updated. I mean, that's what they did with the Live Alive. I did buy the Live Alive remaster and I played it a little bit and it looks gorgeous, it works gorgeous and also sounds gorgeous because it's all the same original all the original OST upgraded. So it's the same music, but new instruments. If I recall correctly, Doom Jaguar was made by id themselves. Why is it so bad? You think that's bad, Gabriel? Go for the 3DO. Then tell me where do I send the bleach. But as I said, Doom 64 is basically a different game. Has nothing to do with the older Dooms. That's true. That is true. It's its own game. I mean, it's on PC now as well. I think the Doom 64 PC version was released a couple of years ago. It's a whole different game. Has nothing to do with the original Doom. It's just its own Doom. Maybe someone will make a mod replace the music with the old one. I'm sure somebody will. Definitely. But Nintendo, being Nintendo, forced that 64 into the title. Yeah, as they did it with many things. Just think about many Super Nintendo games. When it's a game in a series, they put the Super in front of it. Super Metroid, Super Castlevania 4, Super. And when it came to Nintendo 64, everything's got 64. Donkey Kong 64, Mega Man 64, Kirby 64, Doom 64, 64 this, 64 that. Fuck you with that 64. Super Mario 64. Madden 64. Wipe my ass 64. There. Had to clean my hands from the situation. Oh, Superman 64, yes, of course. I never owned a N64, so I didn't realize why so many games were named 64 till I was older. I never seen or ever had an N64 myself. I've only played it on the emulator. Welcome back, Goblin. Now let's put this final flame to the rest. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. So I tried playing Oblivion. Controls felt too janky, so I uninstalled it. Are we talking about the Elder Scrolls? That's what happens when you start the Elder Scrolls series by playing Skyrim. Yeah. I had added a second assembler to the base because I'm tired of taking forever to print a big ship. Yeah, but still, Oblivion is a good game. I played it a lot. Like, a lot. Also, I also did play a lot of Morrowind and, of course, Skyrim. Yeah, don't even start with making your own spells in Oblivion. It's a whole freaking pain in the ass by itself. I mean, just let us make our own spells. No, you need to join the Mages Guild and get the ranks so you can do this better. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, I'm at the Mages Guild in... like in this town. Well, you're now in this town. You need to get ranks up here. This is so Morrowind all over again. I mean, Morrowind had that too. That if you're in a different Mages Guild in the other, you actually have to get your own ranks there. Oh, Morrowind is better than Oblivion, that's for sure. I mean, Oblivion is not bad, but Morrowind is better. Make them one destroyer spell, but that would mean that you want to destroy me. Just felt like a cheap version of Skyrim, but I feel awful calling it that considering it's the predecessor. I mean, it was a long... There was a long... gap between the two games. There was a game called the MDK. Yes, I remember the MDK. Weird game. I just knocked over a bottle of Jack next to my desk. Does that mean I have to take a shot now? I don't know, does it? You know me and drinking. Wait for a big discount for a squad, like 80%, I say 6 months. Why would you even want to consider buying Suicide Squad? I mean, we already seen the spoiler of it and it's disgusting. I wonder how many people have uninstalled the game already, like. One thing I don't like is dungeon crawling in a maze that feels the same everywhere you go. It's one of the reasons I quit Bard's Tale. Everybody's seen that, Gabriel. Everybody's seen that few minutes of Suicide Squad. Morrowind was 2002, Oblivion 6, and Skyrim 11. TS6 is very late. But in the meanwhile, at least we got the online game and 4, 5, 10 different versions of Skyrim. Yeah, we're gonna get GTA 6 way before TS6 because GTA 6 is already announced that it's coming out. It's not out yet, Gabriel. It's announced that it's coming out next year. They just shown already some stuff about it. But as far as I know, it's not out yet. So we need to wait for another year for a GTA, but... we don't count the prototypes. Bethesda better hurry up then. Nah, they still need to work on Starfield first. You know, make it work better. Or whatever is happening with that too. So. I think I had been talking with you guys for so long that my controller actually went to sleep. There has already been a protest by idiots that it has a black woman protagonist or something. So what? It would be a nice change to GTA to actually have a female protagonist. I'm up for it. This blueprint has ion thrusters. Guess I have to go back up and get plant. Specky, you have space engineers? Now you can join the crew. I'm still to play Starfield. I think you should not. I think she's meant to be Central or South American. Personally, I like it for obvious reasons. Which game are we talking about? We're talking about like 3-4 games here at the same time. Hey, Badigan. Hey, Fuzzy. I found out something cool in Below Zero you might not know, and if you do, I can one-up it one more time. What did you find out? Did you know the Pengbot can take screenshots and selfies? I knew about the screenshots, but not selfies. Pengbot selfies, huh? Fascinating. Oh, you'll learn, Specky. Ubi is a great teacher. He knows that game by heart. So he'll teach you everything you need to know. I mean, I've been learning a lot. If you try to take a picture of your character, she strikes a cool pose and the picture itself has a cool banner and theme over it. So we're done with Dredge. I need to go take a photo with the Pengbot in Below Zero. That's good to know. I'll have to try that next time I play the game. What is it? I don't know. I'm on a quest. What is your name? Name is Spit and Few. Don't be asking the third question. You're not the bridge keeper. Space engineer is like, I mean, there is some elements like satisfactory, but it's more like, I would say that it's a combination because it's you use blocks, so that's Minecraft. You do explore a lot. It's more Minecraft, but also satisfactory because it's more modern and higher graphics, of course, compared to blocky Minecraft. And also it's space exploration, so it goes into the elite. Maybe. I'm not sure if elite is a perfect. I mean, there's a lot of elements from other games that it combines into it. It's a building game, adventure, action, survival. Yeah. Elite is very different, so yeah, comparing Elite to Space Engineers, it's only just that it's space aspect, so you can go to space. That would be a better... No Man's Sky. Not the Elite, No Man's Sky. That's a better comparison to... So, you could say Space Engineers like a combination of Satisfactory and No Man's Sky. Just better. Oh, Astroneer, I did mention when I was playing with Ubi and Zelda that Astroneer is a game that we need to play together as well. Because I've played Astroneer and it's fun. Now let's tell the fanatic that the flames are lit. Did I play with you? Where was this? Man, must be like 5 years ago. Like when we first met. Damn. I mean, I played those Astroneer on my own. I guess it was on stream with you and some other people. But we need to play Astroneer again. At some point. Maybe. Ah, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. You follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It is almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey. And the end. Still holding a pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. Say nothing. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Say nothing. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arm skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. Aha! Fathomless winch. Oh, that's the Fathomless. The antique pocket watch. The clock watch swims underneath cracked glass, hands spinning. You take the pocket watch, it's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, a clock hand spinning wildly below the cracked face. Erratically. Yeah, spinning erratically. Huh. Okay. I'll just rest here before I move on. I get the feeling that once I go back to the collector, it's gonna be that endgame stuff. Like, it'll tell me that it's gonna make a save and you can start here again to see the other endings. Oh. Yay, hooray for oxygen when you go out into space. I mean, Slime Rancher, you do vacuum up materials. Mostly plorts, but still. Never figured out what to do with those. Yeah, he has mods in it. But don't worry, you don't need to install them, Spicky. Once you join the game, they will be installed for you. The game recognizes that you don't have them, it'll download them for you and install them. So you can play in the server. I have one pair of undies left. Hey, Veritansi. Well, not anymore. Sorry about that, Veritansi. Your own fault. Burbs. I guess they're supposed to be seagulls, but they're kind of lacking in texture, aren't they? What are the evil slimes called again? Tar, with 2 R's. Tar.
Yes.
Slimes become tar if they eat the 3 plorts. Different plorts. 69. Nice. I got 20,000 bucks. Anybody else think that I really don't need money? Oops. Wrong ability.
Blarg.
Your birthday's on Valentine's Day, Spicky? I think I hadn't set up the defensive systems yet than a tar wandering into my base. Yeah, that happened a lot. Oh, here we go. You climb the broken steps to the old mansion. The waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. Conceal the relic? Tell me more about that book of yours. Which book? This one here? With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. Don't play dumb, you know which book I mean. Play dumb? Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we both must go through this rigmarole yet again. The book of the deed appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead. Ask us. Where'd you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. So if I keep asking, I will get a bad ending? Sage to ask who. Yeah, I know it's very sage, you know, because it is informative and all. You wanted to forget, begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Forget it. Gladly. So yeah, I was correct. With those notes that we found, she was telling the story of us, and we found this book in that crate. And we told him to make us lose our memory because she died. Well, isn't this nice? Alright, let's give him the relic. See what happens. Sounds like a bunch of movie themes mixed together into a fishing game. I mean, this has been a great game. A lot of fun having, you know, fishing, getting all kinds of weird fish and their descriptions and what they look like. Not to mention a very interesting story behind all of it. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with the 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. Yeah, I know. Sacrifice. Right? The person in the middle of the pentagram, you put the 5 items around them and something happens. We must make one final voyage. This time I will be with you. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Warning, one more time. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Are you sure you wish to continue? Yes. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Do we really need to wait until midnight? Or past it? Now, our destination is the open expanse to the west of Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry out on the open waters, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste. The collector is aboard your vessel. There. Alright. I don't really have any interest in Dave the Diver. Yeah. I've seen some gameplay of Dave the Diver, but yeah, don't really have any interest in that one. And, you know, maybe some point I'll actually change my mind. You never know. And I knew that if I'm gonna play this game fast through today, I do have a backup plan what I'm gonna play for the rest of the stream. Take care, Rhubarb. I mean, when Dave the Diver came out, a lot of streamers streamed it, so I saw it from their streams. I wonder where I need to go. I'm not too sure. Whoop. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us, and where we can, at last, bring her back. So this whole thing has been that he wants to bring her back. I don't think you have any idea what they're doing, do you? This cannot be a good idea. Only here. And only because of what we've achieved. He opens the book and begins to read aloud. To release a lost one frozen in time. He throws the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep. He throws the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. He throws the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. He slots the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. He throws the music box overboard, its key left unturned. Find a use for the relics. There she blows. Well, there goes our light. I guess it worked. She's there. What the fuck? I mean, there she is, but there's something else out there. I knew it was a bad idea. I mean, we were warned with all kinds of things that you shouldn't do this. And everything is in ruin. Whew, what a game. But we still need to we need to load the game so I can check out what happens if I do ask him about the book and want the book. Yeah, Cthulhu, dang. Rejoice, not rejoicing. Rejoice.
And there was much rejoicing.
Hooray! Maybe he's the cuddly kind of eldritch horror. Yes. Spyro? Special thanks included Spyro. I don't think it's the dragon. But then again, who knows? Maybe Spyro helped out making this game. And I do mean the dragon. Or maybe they thanked Spyro because it's a good game and they played it every now and then to cool off. I mean, I knew what was gonna happen at the end. It was all pointing fingers towards it. Like, it was easy to tell what kind of an ending we were gonna get. But I was quite surprised about the woman, though, our wife. That surprised me. The gigantic Cthulhu head did not surprise me at all. Other than it was freaking ugly. I mean, handsome, beautiful, gorgeous. At least we didn't all go insane from it. I mean, we're all mad here anyway. How can you make something insane when it's already mad? But if it really was Cthulhu, where's Yog-Sothoth and especially Dagon? I mean, this is water. They could have had a reference to Dagon making some person somewhere look like a half fish. But that's what followers of Dagon become. Fishmen. Like mutated people with fish features. I've only seen a review of the Dagon movie. You're telling me the fanatic does not look like a fish? Well, I'd say one of his eyes looks like a fish.
Stay a while. Stay forever.
Thank you for the follow, Finn Cactus. Guten Morgen. Morgen? Yeah, it's definitely morning now. Good evenings. Simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese. No finish. Unbelievable. Lion Bridge Gaming. I can tell that these are Polish people. You'll see, Spicky. I already told you and everybody else that I have a plan. That I have a game in mind. It's interesting that they didn't put any music here. Just got the ambiance. I see the Finnish flag is there. Anyone other than the man himself, that's Finnish. Oh, there's plenty. There's Kuvutsu, Veritanssi, Bannegan, Insane Finn. And Ubi is an honorary Finn, because he knows how to say Koste. Alright, let's see about this book. Don't play dumb, you know which book. Where'd you get it? Who? Ah yes, perkele, the most Finnish thing. Yeah, like I said, Veritanssi is Finnish. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Step closer. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forwards in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Take the book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Oh, that makes so much sense. The collector is us. Just a figment of our own imagination. I see now. Yeah. That is such a reveal indeed. Wow. Didn't even think about it. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power at first hand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything. Undo what you did. I have the book.
You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now's the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? In that gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you're ready, I'll point the way.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I know, let's go. Yes, I wanna see. We must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago.
I'm a real Speedy Gonzales in the waters now.
It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back.
The same place. Yeah. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. Satan, throw it back. Ah. The fog is going away. I could have fished you. You know that. I had the tools. Well, at least we've removed the curse from the place. A better ending. Sad, but better. Ah, peaceful. I bet that all of them are happier. Especially now that the fog is gone. In the very beginning, you have the book and the collector's glasses on your desk next to you. Dead giveaway once you played once. Also, this explains why the collector does not take up any space in your ship when he is on board.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Such a clever game. Very clever storytelling. Damn. Yeah, we've seen all this already. Whew, what a game. Quit. Yay! Dredge done.